Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
How can we help?
Met this girl online as it goes these days. We only met once, and it was just like for coffee, but together for like 45 minutes, which I know is not that long, but it was definitely long enough to know that like I was into her, and I thought she was into me too. We got along great, and it was like a coffee date, so the expectation was like we were going to see each other for 30 minutes, and it went a little longer than, I don't know. I'm talking too much. She's easy to talk to. I made her laugh. It was a good vibe, solid date, and totally expected to see her again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it never went beyond the coffee date?
Well, I told her that I'd like to have dinner with her, and she was like, that sounds nice. And I've sent a few messages trying to like connect and make that happen, and she hasn't gotten back to me. And I guess I'm kind of like, okay, where did I not read the signals correctly or whatever? Or is something else going on? I don't know.
Are you someone who's typically pretty good at reading signals?
I've never been like ghosted like this before. Do you know what I mean? Or like no one's ever, I've never called the radio asking for help before, if that gives you any, you know?
You've never felt the need to resort to calling a radio station.
I do love that we are people's last resort, because it makes me happy that there is one, you know?
It sort of gives me a sense of, well.
Here you are.
Here I am.
We're happy to help.
Yep.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll call Grace and we'll see what she thought of James and her coffee date with him, and if she's open to having that dinner with James. As Second Date Update continues next with Jeff and Jenn at Q102. Result in a dinner date, and from there, the possibilities, I suppose, could have been endless, but despite the fact a half-hour coffee date actually turned into a 45-minute coffee date, where there seemed to be a pretty good vibe, a lot of laughter, good times, sense of mutual chemistry, never did result in that second date. He was not able to close that deal. He's now questioning his ability to sort of read people, so we're going to call her up and see if there is, in fact, any potential there, or if he read more interest in the coffee date than there really was.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, Grace.
Hi.
It's Jeff and Jenn at Q102. What's happening?
Not much. Just getting ready to get some work done.
Oh, well, we won't keep you. We just thought we'd check in, say hi, ask you not to put you on the spot if you ever have a chance to listen to our show, ever.
Maybe once in a blue moon. I'm usually listening to like an audiobook or something.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what. We have a friend in common. We spoke to a friend of yours named James, who had a coffee date with you recently. He was telling us how impressed he was with you, how much he enjoyed getting to know you. It sounds like he is interested in getting to know you better and would like to possibly take you to dinner.
Okay.
Not sure if you'd be open to that, but we were curious how you felt about James.
Oh, well, I'm curious to know a little of maybe what he said, so I know what he didn't say.
Well, he said you guys had a coffee date plan that he didn't expect would last more than a half hour or so, but based on what he thought was some chemistry between you two, it went a little longer than that. He said you seemed to respond to his sense of humor. There was some, there was a fun conversation, some laughter there, and was left with the impression that you would be totally down for having dinner. And when he followed up, you sort of went quiet. And now he's questioning his ability to read signals and all that.
Okay, so he did not tell you that he is trench coat guy.
That he is trench coat guy?
Yep.
What do you...
So he wears this long trench coat, and it threw me off because we were inside and he never took it off. So, like, one, who wears a long trench coat? And more than that, who never takes it off? Like, what was going on under there? Was he a little naked? I don't know, because he never took it off.
That would be something.
Like, it was just
so
it was creepy, and it was a little weird, and I have to say it was a little disturbing.
like
And maybe I should have brought it up, but I didn't.
I'm picturing like a khaki colored, long London fog down to almost his ankles kind of trench coat with pockets and stuff. Is that what it looked like?
Yeah, but I don't think it was even as nice as a London fog.
Okay.
It was kind of like old.
I'm picturing like the old TV commercials, with that.
Yeah.
Because
It kind of reminded me of like the slashers of old.
Right.
The flashers of old.
Do you own a trench coat, Jeff?
I no longer, no.
No?
No, I did back in the day.
Not after this.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to talk? Can I?
Sure. Feel free to
Please.
respond, James.
The trench coat's cool. It's like a signature wardrobe piece. I feel like it's usually a talking point. The fact that it didn't come up, I figured, okay, so that's fine. But, people usually love the trench coat. Also, I needed it on that day. I didn't have time to go home and change. The reason that you didn't see my shirt, I wasn't naked underneath, first and foremost. I spilled a jelly donut on my white shirt, and it looked like I had been truly stabbed.
Oh,
So
wow.
I just didn't want
You
to
were
look
just covering up.
stabbed. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think it was a great look for a first date. So I don't usually go full trench coat. You know what I mean? It's usually hanging open.
Well, and you got to be so careful with those jelly donuts. I mean, if you bite it in the wrong spot of the donut, it can ruin your day.
Tell me about it. That's
Yeah.
exactly what happened.
It either makes your day or it ruins it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if that makes any difference, but
Does that make sense? Do you
Sounds
buy
sounds
that
like a
story?
perfectly innocent explanation.
I mean, I think that it makes some sense. I think that it would have been a talking point if you had maybe mentioned that's why you weren't taking off your coat. I mean, I probably could have mentioned it as well. So, that one's on me. But, I just, okay. I'm going to let it go. And we can probably laugh about this later. So I'm going to say I will go out with you again, but please don't wear white or the trench coat or even have a jelly donut that morning.
There is something kind of triggering about the trench coat, though. That's becoming clearer. And you did.
I really like the trench coat. I won't wear it on date number 2, but on date number 3, like I'm trying again.
How old is the trench coat? Because she said it sounds like it's not a
Vintage
very.
is in though, man.
It's vintage, dude. Yeah, it's very vintage.
There's a day,
It's
there's
definitely
old and
old.
then there's vintage. Some people see old, some people say vintage cool.
I say vintage cool.
Okay.
Is it a little ratty? Yes. I could have it cleaned. Maybe I'll do that.
Fair enough.
He'll give you that.
Well, we'll set it up
right.
then. And James promises he will not wear the trench coat or any white shirts.
There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe a nice
Yes.
sport coat or something.
Guys, thank you. This is a win. This is a win.
This is a big win.
We're happy for you, man. And Grace, we appreciate you agreeing to take the call and for coming on Second Date Update.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
And if you missed any part of that, you can catch it on the podcast sometime after 10 o'clock, which we post online at WKRQ.com or on the app, which is the most interactive way to listen to our show. Search WKRQ. It is 7:35 with Jeff and Jen. We're dealing with rain throughout the morning, with rainfall totals up to possible inch in a few spots, and then more scattered stuff this afternoon, although most areas will be dry. Still a chance of some scattered showers or thunderstorms this afternoon, high around 81. Right now it's 69 at Q102. Coming up, are you cool? A study has found that it comes